Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there lived a young boy named Caleb. He lived in a small village with his parents and siblings. Caleb was always curious about the world around him and loved to explore. One day, while wandering in the forest, he stumbled upon a tiny ant. The ant introduced himself as Brian and told Caleb that he was the guardian of the Lost Kingdom. Caleb was intrigued and asked Brian to take him to the Lost Kingdom. Brian agreed and led Caleb through the forest. As they entered the Lost Kingdom, Caleb was amazed by the beauty of the place. The kingdom was full of magic and wonder. Brian told Caleb that the kingdom was once ruled by a great king, but he had disappeared many years ago. The kingdom was now ruled by an evil queen who had taken over the throne. Brian also told Caleb about the lost prince, who was the rightful heir to the throne. The lost prince had disappeared along with the king, and nobody knew where he was. Brian believed that Caleb was the lost prince and asked him to help reclaim the throne. Caleb was hesitant at first, but he knew that he had to do something to help the people of the kingdom. Brian took him to meet a group of rebels who were fighting against the evil queen. The rebels welcomed Caleb and told him that they were waiting for the lost prince to lead them to victory. Caleb learned that the queen had a powerful army of trolls and goblins. The rebels had tried to fight them but failed every time. Caleb knew that they needed a plan to defeat the queen's army. Caleb came up with a plan to sneak into the queen's castle and steal her magic wand. The wand was the source of the queen's power, and without it, she would be powerless. The rebels agreed to the plan, and they set out to execute it. The rebels fought their way through the queen's army and reached the castle. Caleb sneaked into the castle and found the wand. He was about to leave when the queen appeared. She was furious and ordered her army to capture Caleb and the rebels. Caleb knew that he had to act fast. He pointed the wand at the queen and shouted, "I am the lost prince, and I claim my rightful place on the throne." The wand glowed, and the queen was defeated. The rebels cheered, and Caleb was crowned as the new king of the Lost Kingdom. Caleb ruled the kingdom with kindness and compassion. He made sure that the people of the kingdom were happy and prosperous. Brian, the ant, was appointed as Caleb's advisor, and together they made the Lost Kingdom a better place. In the end, Caleb realized that he was not just a curious boy but a brave and wise king. He knew that he had a duty to protect his people and make the kingdom a better place. The Lost Kingdom had found its true leader, and Caleb had found his true purpose in life.